You may be sitting here and you're thinking, but how does it all tie in? Or it does, because a child that becomes a banker or a child that becomes a minister, they don't start at 30 and become a minister at 31 rather. They start by being a leader. They start by being nurtured. They start by being loved. And over a period of 10 years, often you can look at this leader, this entrepreneur, and say, I knew it when they were in school. They looked different. And so for us here, what we are doing and what we do at Radiant and Brighter is we start at the heart of it. We start at the grassroots and we build up. And so when people start a business, they don't start off just coming to do the business sometimes. Sometimes they just come to find a place, to find friends, and then the friends inspire them. And so we're starting at the heart of it, which is caring and looking after the community. And for us to be able to do that has not come very easy. It took us a good part of 10 years doing this work. It took us more than 5 years before we were recognized as a viable organization to work with. But we do want to acknowledge and thank Scottish Government, because we are part of the Scottish Innovation Partnership. What that has done is unique, it's different. It's looking at how funders look at the work that they do, but what it's done for us is giving us the flexibility to do the work that we do without having to be into a box, but actually looking at the innovative practices that we are piloting. And it's given us a boost. It's changed a lot of the perspectives that have come from organizations and institutions, how they look at us and how they work with us. And I think that is what we need to do, recognize the skill, the difference, the uniqueness, the innovation that comes with people who are different, so that together we can make the change that we want to make together. And so I want to close by saying, Martin Luther once said, "But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt." In the same speech, he said, "It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment." He also said in that same speech, "We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back." That day he also said, "I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations." That was a different time, and this is a different time. But we cannot overlook the challenges and the trials that most of you in here have been on, with the situations, the immigration that comes with a stigma attached to it, and the barriers and the hoops that you've had to go through to come to this stage. I do not take that lightly. Yes, I do get the women to stand up and to speak in the Bright Futures sessions. But when they stand up and speak, I am inspired, and I hope you were inspired here today as well. On that same day, Martin Luther said, "I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Today, I stand on the shoulders, and together we stand on the shoulders of those gone before us and say, "I have a dream." A dream that one day mine and your children will be judged not by the color or the country of origin or their immigration status, but by who they really are, a generation of leaders, entrepreneurs, scholars, parents, daughters, and much more. A dream that they will not be seen as poor souls who need help. A dream that the richness of their character, skills, qualifications, and much more will be appreciated, not just by them, but by this generation and this great nation, Scotland. Carry your candle and keep the light shining. Thank you.